Thank you for calling Cook County Sheriff's. You may experience excessive hold times. Thank you for your patience.
So, then sorry, Uncle. How's the attitude? All I do. All I Guys. Anybody? I got a violation early as hell in the morning when I was asleep. The time it makes them, and the time it takes them to answer the phone, I can make breakfast, take out my trash, and come back because I'm on approved movement right now. And I overslept on my movement because they keep waking me up at 3 in the fucking morning, and then I oversleep. It makes me late for everything. I And they're like, why are you leaving late? You. Yeah. It's like when your kids keep you up all night and then they ask you, Mom, why are we late? It's you. Because of you, sweetie. Because of you. Michelle. My name is
Good morning.
Yep. My name is Jeremy Johnson. I'm on the electronic monitoring unit, and I got a violation while I was asleep.
What's your booking ID number, sir?
02003. What is my 02008 17013.
All right, thank you, Mr. Johnson. One moment. Let me see if that alert's clear. So you're at home and you didn't leave for any time, sir?
No, I was asleep. My movement just started at 8, but I slept through it, so I ain't even got up yet.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see if that alert's cleared. Yes, sir. So that alert did clear at 7:36 this morning, so you're good to go with that. And did you want to check out for your essential movement this morning?
I checked out before I hit the button.
Oh, you
I let
already
them talk
did.
to y'all.
Okay,
Can
all right.
can you potentially patch me through to the sheriff's department? I've been told, because I called multiple times over the weekend, because this happens every day. And they said that if I call after 7:30 a.m., I should be able to talk to the sheriff directly.
That's not true. We can't just call out, unfortunately.
Okay, this criticism is not pointed at you because you're not the one that makes the rules. I just want to make that clear that I'm not mad at you. I've been on this thing for 2 years. I've been on this thing for 2 years with no trial. It don't make no sense that a call center can't make calls.
Now, what I can do for you is document for the sheriff that you're looking for a call back. I don't know when they're going to call back. And is this regarding you continuously getting violations, sir?
Yes, it is. They're not going to call. I've been through this rodeo with them before. They're not going to call back for a couple of months. Then they're going to come to my house. They're going to tell me that my apartment is bad after they search me to make sure that I'm not doing anything. I'm going to have to show them video that I didn't do anything because they never believe me at face value. And then when I show them the video, they're going to back off and then they're going to leave.
Oh, okay, so you understand then. Okay.
Yeah, they don't do anything. They come in, they try to incriminate me. I show them hard video evidence that I didn't go anywhere because I record everything, including myself sleeping. And then they're like, oh, you really didn't leave. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't call you here if I was lying. That would get me locked up. And then they leave me alone, and then nothing happens. And then my prosecutor does or doesn't use the alerts in court, despite the fact that they've already been cleared, because nobody talks to her.
Okay.
I don't think her or my judge know how this
that
works.
experience, sir.
I think.
All right, and then
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
let's get your. No, you're fine. Let's get your best callback number because I'm still gonna do that regardless.
Mm-hmm. My callback number is 773-557-6403.
Okay, yes, sir. We do have that on file for you. All right, I did send that information over to the sheriff. Is there anything else I can help you with today, Mr. Johnson?
No, that's it.
All right, you have a nice day, sir. Good luck to you.
You too. Bye. I sat on the phone for 20 fucking minutes for a violation that already cleared. And I want to emphasize that it already cleared, Your Honor. I want to emphasize that. Because how many times have you put people away because they have violations and the violations got cleared before they even sat in your courtroom and prosecutors just didn't tell you? Then prosecutors be bringing up alerts and they don't tell y'all what happens to the alerts afterwards. All they have to do is show you an alert, and that's enough for y'all to believe it. Y'all be locking people up for violations that got thrown out already by the sheriff because they weren't real. You work a job where somebody gets paid to convict people. You cannot pay people to convict people and then expect them to be honest. People will do anything for money, including commit crime, which is why you have the job you have. Your prosecutors are not above that. In fact, they're incentivized by it. I don't care how long you work with them. They probably lied on somebody. And you're supposed to catch that. And a lot of y'all don't. A lot of y'all won't. You got to figure out who you want to be. You got to figure out if you're the type of person who's internally qualified to administer justice, despite what your job title and the years being behind the bench has told you. You have to figure out internally if you're the type of person who's honest enough and good enough and who understands this enough to really be making decisions about people's lives based on it. And I don't think y'all talk to yourselves about that like y'all should. I don't think y'all have any understanding of who you are before you take these jobs. And I think you need to before you do. Y'all wouldn't act the way y'all act if y'all really understood how bad these things worked and how many people are in jail and in prison for stuff that they didn't do or stuff that they did that they didn't already atone for because the monitors make the charges worse. Get somebody on petty theft, put them on house arrest, and then they end up doing 6 because they got 20 violations. That ain't even fucking real. Because you mad at the violations. And the violations wouldn't even be there if the shit worked or if you didn't fuck with them in the first place. How many people steal because they need to eat today? When do you fix that? Judge these nuts. How about that? Convict these balls. How about that?